I'm Meg Turney. With Microsoft's big press conference tomorrow, we thought we'd run down everything we know and everything we don't know so far about the newest Xbox, which is codenamed Durango. So let's start with what we know. Back in February, a source who claimed to have Durango dev kits provided us with a wealth of knowledge about the new system, including that the system will finally be making the switch over to Blu-ray, and that it'll now ship with Kinect included. But Kinect reportedly has to be both plugged in and calibrated for the system to function properly. How big brother of you, Microsoft? Now, to be fair, the new Kinect is supposedly way more sensitive to subtle movements and will be able to read your facial features. Again, big brother. As for specs, according to Kotaku, Durango will feature an 8-core 64-bit CPU running at 1.6 GHz with an 800 MHz DirectX 11 series graphics processor unit, and alongside that, custom hardware blocks that handle various individual tasks. It's also reported to have 8 gigs of DDR3 memory and a 50 gig optical drive. Now, the most controversial rumors about Durango surrounded its internet connectivity. As recently as early April, we were hearing reports that it would only work when connected to the internet. Now, obviously, that's unacceptable for many consumers who live in areas where, the internet isn't always reliable, and for everyone else who doesn't want their console locked down to always-on DRM, like me. Adding fuel to the fire was Microsoft's own creative director, Adam Orth, who tweeted things like, quote, "Sorry, I don't get the drama around having an always-on console. Every device now is always on. That's the world we live in. Hashtag deal with it." So professional. That caused an understandable hoopla on the interwebs, which eventually led to Orth's resignation from the company. His resignation, or, the preceding shitstorm, may have led to the axing of the always-on model, because an internal memo from Microsoft that leaked earlier this month said, "Durango is designed to deliver the future of entertainment, while engineered to be tolerant of today's internet. There are a number of scenarios that our users expect to work without an internet connection, and those should just work, regardless of their current connection status. Those include, but are not limited to, playing a Blu-ray disc, watching live TV, and yes, playing a single-player game." The one thing the memo leaves out is whether or not you'll need an internet connection to install games, as we heard reports that Durango will require to install games automatically as soon as the disc is inserted. What we don't know is how much it'll cost, I'm guessing somewhere around $3.99, when it'll hit shelves, I'm gonna guess November-ish, or what it will officially be called. I'm pulling for infinity. Now let's find out what some other SourceFed hosts think it should be called.
You know what the best name for it should be? Microsoft Free Blowjobs.
But we got to call it like Happy or Time Well Spent. Come by Time Well Spent box.
I think they should call it Princess Moonchild, or Falcor 2.0, or just Xbox of Doom, because adding of Doom to anything makes it cooler.
Call it the Beretta.
I'd like to say something clever, like something along the lines of crazy. But instead, I feel like, and go with me on this one, Xbox again.
Of course, we'll be here as soon as the press conference wraps up tomorrow to go over everything we learned and how we feel about it. So, what do you guys think about Durango and its maybe not always on DRM? Let us know in the comments down below. Please click like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click this here annotation or go to SourceFed.com to see everything we've ever done. I'm Meg Turney. Come on, Infinity!